They're calling it Operation Charlotte's Web. It's in full swing in North Carolina and already seeing impressive results.
But despite the success, hundreds gathered in protest over the weekend to push back against the operation.
Madison Scarpino is in Charlotte, North Carolina. She's got the latest from there for us. Hi, Madison.
Good morning, you guys. The feds are hoping to get as many criminal illegal immigrants off the streets as they can, and they're already making progress with dozens and dozens of arrests since Saturday. And these arrests are happening in several areas around Charlotte, as the mission is to ensure Americans are safe and remove public safety threats, according to DHS. Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bavino says they arrested 81 illegal migrants in just 5 hours, and we're expecting that number to grow significantly. Bavino says most of those arrested have a, quote, significant criminal and immigration history, and he says those crimes range from assault, larceny, hit and runs to DUIs. Here's former acting ICE Director Ron Vitello. Listen.
They are absolutely going after the worst of the worst. People who are in the country illegally, have a final order of deportation, post-due process, if you will, and have committed other crimes in the United States. Heinous crimes. That's the targeting that is underway.
But many Charlotte residents and local officials say these operations are causing unnecessary fear and uncertainty. As you can see in this video, many people are angry about CBP being here. And on Saturday, hundreds gathered downtown to protest Operation Charlotte's Web. And many of those protesters say immigrants are now living in fear.
I'm a parent. My parent are immigrants. You know, it's not okay having to worry like if they're gonna make it home or not. You know, it's just not okay what they're doing right now.
And there was also a small protest yesterday outside of a local DHS office. We know that 2 people were arrested, but right now it's unclear what for. But as you guys can imagine, things are changing quickly here on the ground, and we're watching it all. Back to you.
All right, Madison, thank you very much. Shows you how things are changing fast there, Brian.
Yes, I would get those police blotters up quickly so people think and will understand that they're not targeting Hispanic people or Central and South American people. And for that young girl, her parents have nothing to worry about if they're here legally. That's the problem. And if they had committed a crime besides breaching the border, that's going to make it doubly hard. And that's just it. You could get mad at ICE, but what ICE is doing is trying to correct what President Biden did, probably intentionally. He let about 10 to 15 million people here illegally, and they're spread out across the country, many of which have criminal records, and it's a lot easier to let them in than it is to round them up. And this is the part when they're rounding them up. But they have to also do communications to express to the American people that these people are not being targeted. It's criminals that are being scooped up.
There is also one component of this that the left could help minimize. If you would just offer up the people that are in custody right now, then ICE wouldn't have to surge resources into your neighborhood. If you want to have an impact on this and you want the people that are working on farms and working in hospitality to have a shot and go through the legal process, then the people that are in custody, that's the easy way to get the numbers up. The people that are in custody, just turn over to ICE. When they have a detainer put on someone, just allow them to scoop them up. But they won't do that, Sandra.
You know, they're saying that the protesters on the ground are saying that this operation is causing unnecessary fear and uncertainty. Well, tell that to the victims of crimes of illegal migrants, illegal criminal migrants, some of who have felony assaults, DUIs, felony larceny. These are the people that they are taking off the street and further attempting to take off the streets there.
Very much a purple state. And keep in mind, there's a big Senate race right now when you have the governor who was really reasonably popular, Cooper, when he left. And then you got Michael Whatley, who ran the RNC. So they're going to, Whatley's going to embrace this. And he's going to say, no, I'm for this. And Cooper's going to go the other direction. So people in North Carolina are really going to have a choice to make.
Yep.
All right, Operation Charlotte's Web underway.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.